Let's look at 2 ways you can learn vocabulary words fast and easily, whether that is for your exam, to expand your vocabulary, or to learn a foreign language. I assure you that these 2 methods will help you learn even the most difficult words like sesquipedalian within seconds. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. If you're new here, I'm Emma Alam, the World Memory Champion, World Speed Reading Champion, World Mind Mapping Champion in the junior category, as well as holder of 2 Guinness World Records. And here on YouTube, I share quick and effective tips on memory, reading, and learning. And so if you found this video useful, then don't forget to click the like and subscribe button for more tips just like this one. The first and most effective way to memorize words quickly is by using memory techniques. Now, this allows you to turn dull, boring, black and white words like these into memorable, fun, and something that your brain is more likely to remember pieces of information so that you can easily retain them in your long-term memory. So let's do this together. Step 1, we will create an image for the term you're about to memorize or the word that you're memorizing. So if it's a longer word like pejorative, we're going to break the word down into 2 chunks. So it's going to become pejo and rative. Then we'll take 1 image for pejo and 1 image for rative. This could be something that it sounds like, something it looks like, or something that means to you. So for now, we'll take a pigeon for pejo because it sounds alike, and we're going to take rats sitting on a TV for rative because, again, it sounds alike. Step 2, we're going to select keywords from the meaning of the word and convert those into images as well. So pejorative means expressing disapproval. So I'm just going to imagine an upset man because I'm going to pick up the keyword disapproval and take the image of an upset man for it. So then in step 3, we're going to create a short, funny, and bizarre story to connect all of these things together. Why do we use stories? Because our brain has a natural tendency to remember stories better that have characters in it. So let's do this together. Imagine a huge pigeon flying towards a rat that is sitting on a TV. That rat eats the pigeon and burps out a man who's really upset. Now, when you see the word pejorative, what will you remember? Go down in the comment section and write down exactly what you recall. I'll wait for you here. When you see the word pejorative, you're going to immediately think of the images that you made for it, the pigeon and the rats on the TV, which will remind you of the story that we created, hence the meaning of the word. So the second way to memorize vocabulary words that is extremely effective is using mind maps. Now, mind maps are a very versatile tool that allow you to store information in a way that is really memorable and your brain retains it with much more ease. Just look at the similarity between a mind map and a neuron inside our brain. Similar, right? So storing information in a mind map versus linear text makes the information 10 times more memorable for your brain. So let's use mind maps to memorize the meanings of the following words: aberration, ebullient, and inexorable. Now I'm going to place my keywords on my mind map. So mind maps always start from the center, just like a neuron always stems from the center and then branches out. So my central image for my vocabulary mind map is right here on the screen. From here, I'm going to take out my main branch for my vocabulary words, and then I'm going to write down my keywords on the sub branches. So I'm going to start with my first word, which is aberration, which means a state markedly different from the norm. So for different, I'm just going to take an icon because mind maps work on the basis of icons, images, and colors because these are more memorable for the brain compared to plain text. So we're going to take an image for different and then just write our keyword norm, and then we're going to do the same thing for ebullient, which means joyously unrestrained, and then the same process for inexorable, which means impossible to prevent, resist, or stop. As you can see, we have not only summarized all of these words into fewer words using a mind map, but we also stored it in a way that is extremely memorable for the brain, and it will allow you to know these meanings by heart when you review it just 2 to 3 times. And imagine how quick your reviews will be if all you have to review for all of your words is a single mind map. It'll become really fast. So in case you are interested in learning the skill of either mind mapping or the memory technique that I shared earlier, you can definitely visit the link that I'll be giving in the description box below, which will take you to my amazing coach, Sanya Alam's online memory course, which you will learn proven memory techniques to help you memorize virtually anything, and her online mind mapping course, which will enable you to apply mind mapping to all areas of life so that you can double your productivity and you can study in half the time with double the grades. And if you enjoyed this video, then you should definitely check out this video right here in which I shared 3 ways to instantly speed up your reading. And if you are interested in learning about more exam tips just like this one, then I'll be posting another video next week for which you can subscribe right here. Until then, be happy and be joyful.